My fellow compatriots, let's listen to an analogy, and I bet you will learn something. Here is a very interesting story I was told as a child. Once upon a time, all the villagers of a village had agreed to each bring a jug of wine to a feast they were organizing. The logic was that if each villager brought a little jug of wine, together they would have a drum filled of wine for everyone's enjoyment. When the time came, one villager, who we shall call Mr. V, went to the feast with a jug of water instead. He thought to himself, one jug of water in a drum filled with wine would be hard to detect. When it was time to drink, and everyone was served a cup of D wine, it was crystal clear water. Apparently, Mr. V was not the only selfish one. Everyone who attended that feast had thought their jug of water will be hard to detect in a drum filled with wine. I know, joke's on them. But here is the lesson. Every single action we take as Nigerians either make our country better or worse. It is high time we began to ask ourselves, are we part of the problem? If what you do is harm the innocent with the use of guns, machetes, and the list goes on, then you are part of the problem. If your source of living comes through ritual killings, you are part of the problem. For those who steal, rob, and dupe people of their hard-earned money, you are part of the problem. If your source of living comes from running illegal activities, you are part of the problem. If what you do is spread negativity, spread hatred and division, you are a serious problem. If all you do is simply chorus change and chant without an actual action, believe it or not, you are part of the problem. If you prefer to hoard knowledge or wealth rather than help those in need, you are part of the problem. If you don't have a PVC or you have one but decide not to show up on the day of election, you are part of the problem. It's high time we started asking ourselves, are we part of the problem? It is the combination of all our efforts as Nigerians that would determine the state of our nation, progress or degradation. A new hope has emerged on this virtual platform. We can bring our talents and goodwill together with a visionary leader, Yahaya Bello, and make our country more enjoyable than a drum filled with wine. This message was brought to you by Rescue Nigeria Mission, RENMISS.